If you're going through Python with CodeX, you'll notice there's a new mission that's just been launched. It's called Sounds Fun, and it's all about making sound effects as well as your own music on the CodeX. But also, it's more than that. It shows you how to make a really cool user interface. So you can see here, I can scroll up and down a menu system. So you're gonna create all of that using the graphics libraries on the CodeX, and the project shows you how to do it. So it's really cool. These sounds are really neat. You can turn on and off MP3 files. So I've just started one playing. And I can actually do other sound effects while that's going on. So I can play the start sound, which is something you learn how to do with sound effects. And I can do that while the music is playing. So SoundLib, which is the new library we were showing you, lets you do simultaneous sounds. So I think you'll like it. We're gonna show you a little preview of the mission, and look forward to getting your feedback once you guys have tried it out. All right, let's jump right into Sounds Fun and see what's going on here. So mission intro, picking up good vibrations. Oh yeah, we are. We're gonna learn about the SoundLib module. So it's a new module for the CodeX. Let's just dive deep into some really cool sound features. And the first project or objective in here, we've got this mission from the race officials for a cycling race. And we're gonna create a user interface, it looks like. So CodeX tells us how to go, what to do. We're gonna draw a basic screen layout. So there's a few lines of code to kind of draw rectangles on the screen. Doesn't look too difficult. If I get in here, I've already got the code written up for this. So if I run this code for the race controller, let's see what happens. Ah, cool. It starts out with a nice little menu list. There's nothing I can do with the buttons, but it looks pretty cool. So just a few rectangles on the screen, and I've got something and some text. I've got something that looks almost like a professional UI. The next steps are to make that menu actually interactive, make the buttons actually do something. The next file is Sounds Fun #2. So we're going to actually implement some of the menu buttons. So I'm gonna run that code on my CodeX. And hey, that's my first objective. My first goal of this objective is to get the buttons hooked in, but let me actually try them. So nothing's on the screen yet. Click the up button. Oh, no way, a bug. So it looks like a local variable reference before assignment. That could be. Let's go on to the next mission. Aha, the next mission tells me I've got to learn a little bit about global variables. So that's the reason why it said local variable reference before assignment. Okay, we'll work on that. Okay, this next objective is about actually starting the race. So this is gonna be the start race sound. This is gonna be really awesome. Kind of like a bugle, starting it off, or a starting gun or something like that. So we're learning about the SoundLib module here. We're gonna use the tone of a trumpet, apparently. And we've got to define a start race function and call that function. And then we'll be using some timing and making our own little, sound effect here. So I've got the code written. Let's run it. Oh, looks like I got all the goals satisfied. So now let's take a look at what this actually does. So our initialization is good. Our menu is right there. We can scroll up and down. And if I hit the start, press A, whoa, that's good. Could be better, but it's like a brief fanfare, so okay. All right, maybe we can improve that later. So it looks like we're on the final objective here. It's the warning alert. So the last menu option is warning. The race officials can warn everybody on the track on the course that it's time to slow down, something's going on. Maybe there's a wild rhinoceros that's loose on the course or something like that. Things that you need to watch out for. I've got the code up here. Let me run this. Got our new function warning, and we've called the function. So both of those things are happening. We're calling it from the little handler that we wrote in there. So now I can scroll up and down the menus, and let's try the warning sound. Ooh. Wow, very siren-esque. It's siren-esque. So glad we got to the end, and this was such a cool project. I really hope you enjoy it.